What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Obsession. I'm Carl Bethke.
I am Mike Stadler.
Mike, beautiful day here in southwestern Wisconsin. Well, south central. Yeah, you loving it. It's gray and rainy, and we can't do what we want to do.
Right.
We do have 50 plus 8 to 10 foot pine trees out back. We have been busy, bro.
Yes.
Very busy.
We will be hunting in 5 months, though.
Yes, we will. We are set up for South Dakota.
Yeah, buddy.
Muleys.
In velvet.
In velvet.
Tear coming already.
Oh, God.
Just getting ready.
And a rope.
The old speedy go.
Yep. I'm still looking forward to that. Plus, we got dialed in on, 1 or 2 more acres.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a good thing. By the way, thanks, Tim. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
And Randy. Right on.
Love you.
That's a fact. Okay. Here's a good one. Now, this one, to me, I'm going to be honest, to me, this is common sense. Okay?
Common sense is not common, Carl.
I'm not hammering on Kevin. There's reasons that you set things up for this type of situation. Kevin asked, why is it important to have setups for east winds? And do you guys hunt east winds, and why? I know. So you're looking at me kind of confused, Mike.
I'm normally confused.
Nah, well, I'm not talking about your natural
So,
state.
NC. Normally confused.
Normally confused.
So, let me start.
All right.
So,
Let me position myself here for this one.
East wind, west wind, north wind, northwest, northeast,
South.
I mean, we have something for everything.
Correct.
Because, especially in this state lately, the winds especially have been just weird, ridiculous, late, October, November, where we're getting south, we've gotten east.
Yep.
Now obviously, is east very prevalent?
No.
Do we have stuff for east? Yes.
Yeah.
Always. Because what if
What if
it's October 31st?
Whoa.
And there's an east wind.
Yeah.
And you ain't got none. What are you gonna do?
Stay home, Mike.
Incorrect.
Do not hunt. Just stay home.
That is incorrect.
You better have an east wind stand.
So we do, and another thing that I've seen a lot and you've seen a lot is the south.
Oh yeah.
The south winds late.
We've gotten a lot of. I bet over this past year, I have to look at our stuff, but I bet half the month of October, I know it was the first week we were hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, towards the end of the first week we were hunting, was all south winds.
Yeah.
Because it got to be 70 plus degrees.
Yep.
It was miserable.
Yes.
But we both shot deer.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, I know you can think of 2 stands down there that if you have east wind, they're in a better stand than me.
Oh, God, no. Yeah. The property line stands?
Yeah, and you're not getting in them unless there's an east wind. So, but I tell you what, if there is one,
you're there.
Those stands they're banging.
Banging. You're going to have a chance to shoot something.
Yeah, you're going to have a shot in there.
It'll be a buck.
Yeah.
Whether or not you choose to shoot them is your choice.
But I mean, I think, you got to be set up for everything.
Yeah.
You just really do, and especially when stuff switches weird, like we talk about it all the time. When you're sitting there, like I'm always watching, what's that wind going to do in 2 hours from now when I'm in this stand?
Yep.
That's what I really worry about, because if it's if I got a northwest or a north, whatever, and then my gosh, it's north wind, it's north, and all of a sudden it's going to switch to an east.
Yep.
Well, I don't want to be in that stand then, most likely. Depending upon what you're set up on, but.
Here's the other thing you guys got to realize. So, we're going to talk, I'm just going to throw weather fronts out there, just so everybody knows. So, here in southern Wisconsin, Michigan, most places anyway, if there's a big front coming in, like it's bringing rain, like today, if it's bringing rain, what direction is the wind? It's east, because you're on the front side of that front. So it's rotating, okay? and you're on the front side of it moving in, it's east. It'll switch, obviously, as the storm passes. And you see that all the time. But that's why you need east winds. And I can think distinctly of one buck Mike shot in an east wind because the front was coming. It was on me. It rained and snowed on ice on me. It was coming to Mike. This was early October.
I got down
and he shot
because it was starting to rain, and it actually just got done pouring.
That's Pope Young 10-pointer back there.
Yeah,
he was right back up there. And he shot him early. It was like October 2nd or 3rd.
It was early October. Yeah.
And he killed him right on the front side of that front. And he shot him. The deer ran, 40, 50 yards, fell over dead. You went back to the house. As soon as you got back to the house, or as you were doing it, was pouring.
Because in the video, I'm soaked when I go back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's the other reason you set up for east winds. They're always on the front side of fronts. And Mike and I are huge weather front hunters.
Yes.
So that's the other reason.
Yeah, we don't care what the direction of the wind's going to be because we're ready.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is now I'm going to say this on any stand, east wind, west wind, make sure you have an access and an exit to that stand. That's your biggest thing, because you could have a stand set up that's a perfect stand for an east wind, but blow everything out to get to it.
Right.
Then it doesn't matter. So,
yeah.
That's also a big part of it, But I say, and we tell anybody that asks us, you got to be set up for everything.
Yeah.
Every scenario, even if that involves
mule deer.
You got a ground blind,
right?
That you can get in, and Carl has a few more of those. I've got one out here.
Yep.
But that's something too that you can look at, or something like that. An enclosed blind on the ground or in the air.
Yep.
Lets you get away with a little bit more. A little bit. Nothing's foolproof, but
it's not to get into ground blind deals. Mike and I are not usually ground blind hunters. I have both of those for my parents. I will hunt with my parents out of it, or if there's a driving rainstorm, I'm not going to get completely soaked.
And you got to be out there.
Yeah, and you have to be out there. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I feel confined, like I can't see.
Yeah.
And that drives me nuts. My OCD kicks in.
Yeah, I like to be in the open.
Yeah. But like Mike said, you have to have setups for every wind direction, because when that time comes, guys, and you've got, let's just say, your week or 2 weeks of vacation or whatever, and you've got that amount of time to be successful, if you didn't shoot something early, you've got to be able to get out in that time period. The rut is...
It's not going to wait for you.
Yeah. Rut's going to happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's warm, cold, raining, snowing, whatever, it's going to happen. Yeah. And you have to be ready for it. So that's why we set up east, west, north, south, all those directions, everything. So
yeah, and it's, it's not like you got to have, 5 stands for it. No. Just get a spot.
Yep.
Get a spot you can get in, especially if it's that time of year like we talk,
Yeah.
If it's, and we talk about this, the opening few weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I got an east wind. I'm not gonna go into that stand.
No,
I'm just not. And I'm not saying that you don't have an opportunity, but I'd rather save that for if I have to be in it, and it's that time of year.
Mike and I have always the older we get, and Mike says this all the time, and we've adopted it. Less is more.
Less is more, baby.
And there are times your mind's going, yep, I got to get in the tree stand because it's a beautiful day out, whatever. If it's early season and it's 60 degrees out and you want to go sit in a tree, you got to have an observation stand or some place where you have little impact.
Yeah.
Whether the wind be east, west, north, south, whatever. But that's your entrance and exit for that has to be covered. Okay, if you have to get out there, but you don't go bombing into this perfect stand setup. Less is more.
Less is more.
Less is more, all the way around.
All my friends out there that hear me say that, both of you, less is more.
Less is more. That's a fact. So, I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah. Appreciate the question, though.
Yeah, thanks for the question, Kevin. We'll have some more podcasts. We got some questions about stand location setups and entrance and exit routes. That'll be coming up. You guys watch for that on the show. If you want to listen to the podcast, you can check us out at Amazon, Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeart, and RSS.com.
Or watch us on YouTube.
Check us out here at YouTube. Lower right-hand corner, just hit the Reaper, subscribe, like, and share, baby.
Yeah, like and share. Even if you don't like us anyway.
That's right. Be sure to leave comments, too. Positive, negative, we want to hear it all.
We'll take it.
We appreciate you guys.
Later.
Priest is down, so we got a few more we got to try and get here within the next week or so, because next Monday I gotta go back to work, and I got a doe, so we're gonna have to go do her next. We'll load him up. Congrats again, Cody.
Thank you.